Have you ever wondered that some of your engineers, some of your colleagues get to solve everything somehow, no matter what, right? Because engineering is not about understanding a concept prior to the problem. It's about making sure that you have the ability to match the state of change as you get through the problems, right? There are so many times when junior engineers does not get ahead for an opportunity because they feel somehow they're insufficient in terms of technical equipment, right? And that's the thing, like 90% of the time when you have a project coming in, if you are in the starting of years of your career, like 4 years, 5 years, you won't understand everything prior to getting a project. It's not something to complain about, and it's not something to avoid in terms of getting ahead and having an opportunity. You need to make sure that you understand that that's how reality works, and you will be given a tool to understand while implementing it in production. The thing is that you must be, number one, have curiosity and learning. You need to always ask why. For example, you get through a problem and you solve it somehow, but you don't really understand. You just used AI or something. Then you need to make sure that whenever you find time, understand why, right? How did you even implemented the thing that you just did? Because I've seen people, they just use AI and get through the stuff. Okay, that's good that if you have delivered the thing, but in terms of personal development or personal growth, you need to make sure you understand the whys always and always. And then you also need to make sure that you are someone who is in line with alternatives method, with the industry trends and technology coming in right away, because you will understand the industry dynamic this way, and then it will be very easy for you to navigate. And then at number two, you need to develop your problem solving skills. You just not need to understand how something works, but why does it work that way, right? So not go with like these are Lego boxes, which are tools, Jenkins, Azure DevOps, AWS. These are just not Lego boxes. You need to make sure you understand the solution approach. That why does Jenkins exist? What was the market structure? And then Jenkins came in. How does it solve the problem? Because when you understand why, you will be capable enough to think from a solution approach, right? You will be able to suggest things. You will be able to consult other clients, because that's where your authority is really shown, when you are able enough to change the requirements of a client and suggest something which is a lot more better. Because so many people, so many companies, they just get the requirements and implement it. But real good engineers, they understand the requirements and then go, okay, so these things are missing, and then they go to the client, they propose them, so you should do this for this and this for this, whatever you find. And then the client will understand that you are someone with the authority, and they will believe you, they will grant you every access you need. You will be someone who is an industry pioneer because you understand the solution approach.